Right. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our virtual open enrollment seminar. At this time, we will go over PerkSpot benefits for plan year 2025. Before we get started, I would like to brief everyone on a couple of housekeeping items. Kindly be informed that all attendees are muted and will remain muted throughout the presentation. And if you have a question, please type it in the chat box located on the right-hand side of the presentation screen. Be informed that if you type a question in that chat box, everyone attending the session will see your question and your name. So if you do have a question that is sensitive or confidential in nature, we do recommend that you reach out to the County Benefits Division or your department's benefits ambassador. Lastly, today's seminar is being recorded and a copy will be posted on the Benefits Open Enrollment website. At this time, I will turn it over to our presenter, Deandra Matos.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here today. I'm super excited to go over PerkSpot. My name is Deandra Matos. I'm the Client Success Manager here at PerkSpot. So before we kind of jump into a little bit of a presentation of the demo of the site, I did want to drop here in the chat box the registration page, just in case anyone has not had the opportunity to sign up yet, or if anyone has not received a welcome email. So if you have your email address associated with the County of San Diego, you should have received a welcome email, but just in case you have not, you can go into that link and then you can create an account directly from that link. So I will be sharing my screen here to kind of walk through a little bit of the site. And then at the end, I'd be happy to take any questions that y'all have. Alrighty, so I'll just give my computer a second there to load up. So if y'all have been on PerkSpot before, you will see here the welcome page is always going to welcome you right into PerkSpot. So as you're coming into PerkSpot, whether you are a seasoned pro or if it's your first time kind of taking a look at PerkSpot, the primary thing to know is that we have hundreds of different deals and discounts that have been negotiated specifically for you. So when you come into your homepage here, you'll see a couple of important features that I want to just kind of highlight and point out. So as you're coming in, you may have already set this up before, but you'll see offhand to the right side here. This is going to be your little settings control panel here. So once you click into that settings there, you'll see a whole bunch of different tabs and things that you can click into. So just to go over a few, as you are first setting up your accounts, what you'll be prompted to do is to manage your interests. So at PerkSpot, we want to make sure that you are seeing those deals and discounts that are relevant to you, and so that everything that you see is something that you're kind of interested in. So when you come onto the site here, and you can change this at any time, you can change it beyond that first time, but you'll see a whole bunch of different categories here that you can select. Once you've selected your interest here, so let's say I was now interested in apparel, and I also wanted to see something like finance within my offers, I'll just go simply in here to got it. And then once you refresh your page, within a little bit, you'll start seeing those relevant offers to you based on those categories that you've selected. So as you scroll down here, you'll see some of our top perks, which are called our premium perks. But then as you scroll a little bit down further, you'll see those recommended for you. So those, which is loading, of course, because I just kind of changed mine up. Those are the offers that are going to be shown to you based on those interests. So as mine kind of load here, yours may look different from mine. It's all based on those interests that you select. And like I said, once you're going into that control, you can kind of change these interests at any time. Another thing I wanted to highlight here, so like I said, these are our premium perks up at the top. They're going to kind of always be featured there. There's some of our latest, greatest, best perks that are available to you. So any of those ones up here, these will change periodically as well, but you'll see we have like a Nike offer for up to 40% off, and then an additional 10% in reward points. So as you're kind of going through PerkSpot, we are aware that there are so many great deals and discounts. So as you're kind of going through some of these categories, which we have a section up here, you can go directly to the visit category page to see little technical difficulties there. Let me see if I can quickly pop back in. Give me 1 second. I might have to open up a different browser. Give me 1 second. While I'm getting this pulled up here, one of the things that I wanted to talk a little bit more about, as you kind of probably saw a little bit as I was demoing, is the reward points. So just to kind of explain what those reward points are, we have reward points on several different offers. And those offers, for anything that you see reward points in, that's a way to save additional money with some of the offers that we have. I was about to go into showing our discount for Nike, where you get 10% back. So that 10% back, let's say you're spending $100 at Nike through our specific link there. Well, you're going to get those 10% back. And that 10% there for the Nike offer, you're going to see that here within your reward points. So reward points are a super cool way to kind of really stretch your dollar a little bit further here. So as you can see for me, I have a little over 1,800 points here that are reward points. So once you click into that section there, you'll see that there's ways to spend your points, earn points, and how it works. So as we go into those how it works, like I said, anything that you see reward points on in terms of those offers that are on the site, you're going to be able to accumulate those points. Once you accumulate those points, now it is time to spend them. So spending those points, there's 2 different ways that you can go about spending those reward points within PerkSpot. You can either apply it directly to some of the offers that we have. So let's say you wanted to get some tickets for SeaWorld, you can apply those reward points directly for an offer like that. But honestly, my favorite thing to do with my reward points is to redeem them for gift cards. So within your gift card store here through PerkSpot, there are over 200 different gift cards that you can redeem those points towards. So let's say you have some points racked up here and you say, hey, you know what? I want to get a DoorDash gift card. Once you click there into DoorDash, you'll see that my points, those 1850, that is the equivalent of $18.50. So for every deal and discount that you take advantage of that has reward points, that's going to add up, and you can use those towards different gift cards, like I said. Now, with most of our offers, super simple to redeem that balance. All you have to do is kind of put in a value there that you want to use. So let's say I wanted to use $12 worth, add the gift card, and then kind of just go through that checkout process, and then it'll be emailed to you pretty shortly after you make that decision on what gift card that you wanted to use. So that is one of my favorite ways, like I said, to use those reward points there. Clicking back into the home page, I wanted to also show some of our new perks. So within PerkSpot, we add probably anywhere between 10 to 25 new deals and discounts every single month. So if you've been to PerkSpot last month, there might be something entirely new that you'd be seeing if you're coming on today. So towards your left-hand side here, the new and featured, you're going to see some of those ways, like I said, how to save, how to spend, and how to earn those reward points. But then you'll also see here within the middle, the new perks. So this is a page that's constantly being refreshed. If you're someone who's excited about those new deals and discounts that we're bringing in, that's definitely one of my favorite places to check out to find out all of those new deals and discounts that we're bringing in. So I do apologize. My computer is a little slow, but as it loads here, kind of just show you some of those new ones that we've brought in. So we actually just, these two perks right here, these were just secured. I believe they were just secured yesterday. So these are going to be some of those reward points. So either 3% here for the Disney store, 2% back and reward points for PlayStation. So super cool deals that we have. We have just a ton. And like I said, we are bringing them in all of the time. This page can actually even be updated weekly. So like I said, it's something interesting to check out for any of y'all who like to really find the new deals and discounts pretty quickly there. Another thing that I wanted to showcase is probably our most popular section within PerkSpot. That is going to be our tickets and travel. So within tickets and travel, there's several different links within here that you can take advantage of. I'll go over our travel discount center because that is probably one of our most popular sections within PerkSpot. So once you click into the travel discount center, you'll see there's a way here for you to kind of book portions of an entire trip within PerkSpot. So one of the main things that we are known for is going to be booking any hotels that you're interested in. So let's say I wanted to go to Chicago here. Once I put in kind of some dates, we'll put in those 2 dates here. Couple adults, search the hotels. Now, our travel discount center is going to show you some of the best deals and discounts in terms of hotels. So I have used this many times myself to kind of book my vacations, and anytime I'm doing some like traveling, it's definitely one of the first places that I go. A nice feature about it is that you're going to get a map on the right-hand side. This will allow you to see exactly where some of those hotels are. And then if you're the type of person who you're looking for a specific hotel, let's say you only want to stay at Hilton's, you can actually come in here to the left-hand side and look for a specific hotel to see if we have a deal and discount with them. Once you have that specific hotel that you're kind of trying to check out, you can search within there, and then you'll see we have a deal and discount here for that specific hotel that you might have been looking for, 21% off. So a pretty good amount of savings there. You can do this with pretty much any place. You can kind of search for those deals and discounts within hotels. And then, like I said, if you're looking for a specific place, you can do that as well. Also within the travel discount center here, you'll see a left-hand side. We also have rental cars as well as flights and cruises in terms of deals and discounts that you can kind of click through and take advantage of all those different offers that we have to kind of do a one-stop shop for any of your travel needs right within PerkSpot there. And then another thing I wanted to show here is, we know that there are just a ton of different deals and discounts, like I said. So as you kind of go throughout PerkSpot and you're seeing like, wow, there's all these apparel where you can go into flowers and gifts. If you're looking specifically for like shoes or something like that, you can do this by category and kind of see all of those deals and discounts that we have by category. But let's say you're here in the apparel section and you're not really seeing a deal for something that you're really interested in. We actually have a way for you to be able to suggest a business. So once you click back into that little right-hand settings, you'll see within here, there's a couple of different options of things, but one of the top ones here is going to be suggest a business. So if there's a place where, you're looking to get a deal or discount, you can actually come in here and fill out our suggest a business form and fill out the information here for what you're looking for. Now, every single one of these forms, they reach our merchant team, and our merchant team will reach out to every single business that we get a suggest a business form for. So we can't always guarantee, of course, that we'll be able to secure a discount, but we certainly do try to get those deals and discounts for you. And then if anything becomes available here to the County of San Diego, if there's some sort of exclusive offer, sometimes limited offers, you'll find that within this tab. Right now, there's nothing really in there, but sometimes there'll be some limited time offers that you can find within that tab as well. And then lastly, what I wanted to show here is our browser extension. So when you click into more here, you'll see our browser extension. So some of y'all might be familiar with how a browser extension works, but basically it is a way to seamlessly shop and make sure that you are not leaving any of those deals and discounts on the table. You are stretching your dollar further with the browser extension. So right now, our browser extension supports all of these browsers here. So we're going to have Chrome, Edge, Brave, Opera, as well as Firefox. Safari is still in progress, but these ones here, you can install that. And once you install our browser extension, let's say you're shopping online and you came out to Nike because you're like, hey, you know what? I really need a new pair of sneakers. When you have our browser extension enabled, I myself have Chrome here. What you'll see is that eventually you'll get a little pop-up here. That pop-up is going to let you know that there is a deal and discount with PerkSpot. So you can simply click into activate deal, and then you're going to get those 10% back in those reward points that I mentioned earlier. It's a really easy way as you're kind of just shopping online to take advantage of some of those deals and discounts that we have without not necessarily having to come to PerkSpot every single time. So as you'll see here, we have 20% off for Bissell. You automatically know, hey, that deal is there for you and it can be activated. And right now we are actually running a promotion for a giveaway for a limited time where if you install the browser extension from now until October 13th, you'll be entered into our giveaway where you can win up to 50,000 reward points. So that's the equivalent of a $500 value. But every day we're having winners for this. So if you install that browser extension, you're automatically entered into win. So super fun thing that we're doing there. And really exciting for us. So I think that is just kind of a high-level overview of what PerkSpot is. I'd be happy to kind of take any questions now.
Yes, we have one question come through the chat so far. What is the relationship between dollars spent and points earned? So, for example, do I get a point for each dollar, or how is that rationed? How's that
Yeah, that's a
computed?
great question. So it is exactly that. It is very simple. So every 100 reward points is the equivalent for $1. So we even have some offers where just by kind of going through even like a trial, you can earn reward points. So if I kind of go back into some of these new perks, I'll just kind of showcase a little bit of what that looks like. But yeah, every 100 points is $1.
Great, excellent. And I'd like to share with the audience too. I've actually been registered with PerkSpot for some time, and they do send out emails, so it's not like you have to go in every day. As Deandra was explaining, you will get an email based on your the criteria and your setup when you create your account. You can change those email alerts to daily, weekly. You can change the frequency as often as you like. I actually have mine for weekly because they do have daily deals that come through on an off and on basis.
Yes, absolutely. So I wanted to kind of showcase here, this is one of our more popular offers. So we have an offer here with Orange Theory. So if you take one of their free fitness classes, you go through, and another thing too I wanted to call out is for any of the offers that you see within PerkSpot, we'll always kind of have those details and special instructions of how you can redeem it or what you have to do. But for this one in particular, once you kind of go through one of their free classes, you're then eligible for 5,000 reward points, which is a $50 gift card would be awarded to you within your points up here. So a lot of great offers. We are actually going to have a holiday campaign that we're doing this year. Throughout our holiday campaign, we'll also be doing some giveaways. I know we're going to be doing a giveaway for our travel discount center for like $500 travel voucher. So a lot of fun things within PerkSpot to kind of try to take advantage of there.
Great. Leandra, just confirming, I'm going up through the chat here. You had put a link in there. Okay, yeah, for registering. Just to remind everyone, especially if you joined late, if you look in the chat, there is a link to register for PerkSpot. And again, for anybody who came in a little late, I'd like to assure you that this is being recorded and a copy of this recording will be placed on the Open Enrollment Benefits website.
Yes, absolutely. And if you all have any questions that you think of at any other time, you can reach out to me. You'll see my email address up here. That's going to be dmatos@perkspot.com. But also too, we have an entire customer support team that's here and ready to answer any questions, especially about any questions you may have about some of the offers, whether that's how to redeem it or anything like that. We have this little box here down at the right hand corner where if you click into it, our customer support here, these are all real life people who are kind of waiting to take any of your questions that you may have. So you can always have that ability there to kind of chat anything through there too.
And to piggyback on the reaching out to anyone, I just put in the chat the DHR email address for anyone who would have a specific question as well for the benefits division. We'd be happy to assist you.
Yeah, and as y'all can see, some of my interests got updated here, so I'm getting different offers. We have our recently reviewed offers off to the left, some of our featured offers. And then while I have just a little bit more time, just wanted to also come in here and highlight that we have brought on both Disneyland and Disney World as some more exclusive partners. So we have some better discounted tickets for both Disney World and Disneyland. So also a really great thing to take advantage of within PerkSpot as well.
This is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we had a question come through the chat. What is hotel cancellation policy? Is it the same as when you book directly from the hotel or booking.com or Expedia per se?
That is a great question. So it depends on the hotel. So with any of the hotels that you're going through, the same way that we have like all of the deals and offers, the special instructions, you'll see as you kind of come into any of those hotels, there'll be some information in terms of the cancellation policy. When you book through us, you can either book non-refundable or refundable. So there'll be more information on that depending on the hotel that you book. Oh, my computer is just going haywire, so I'm gonna try to leave it there. So I will stop sharing, but I can definitely take any other questions.
Okay. We just had another question come through regarding the registration link, and I just put that in the chat as well. I can share from my personal experience as a user with PerkSpot. I actually, a couple of years ago, was able to utilize the discount program to get my son Invisalign. So work directly with the vendor to get that going for him, and we were very pleased with the results. So I can say that PerkSpot certainly does use bona fide entities or vendors under the program. So we're entrusting in them to provide a good service for our employees.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I use it all the time myself. I love to travel, and it is by far the place that I go to first to kind of trying to check out for those deals and discounts, especially around the hotels. Alrighty, well, I will drop my email here in the chat, just in case anyone kind of thinks of any last minute questions or anything like that. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions about any of the PerkSpot offers or deals or anything like that.
Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for all your time and all the informative information regarding all the perks. I would like to thank every attendee for making time. And again, if you have questions, you can reach out to Deandra directly or to your employee benefits division here with the county. And I believe this concludes our seminar. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.